Dolphins fans, it's your boy Willie Fins here. Hope you're all having a great week. We are just 3 days away from a huge game against the Minnesota Vikings. We're going to preview that a little bit later on in the live show. Also talk about some trade rumors, some Dolphins news, some injury updates. But first, I want to know, where are you watching from? Shout out your city down in the comments section. Go down. Let me know. I see Waddle in the chat. I see my guy John Ruiz watching from Miami as always. The Jacob as well is in the chat. Gerald, shout out to you. We got Gio watching from Miami. All Around Squad is in Kentucky. Man, I like Kentucky. Underrated state. A lot of good horse racing over there. Travis is in Atlanta. John Ruiz is in Miami Gardens. Terry is in Miami. Vex is in Chicago. Reese saying, Willie Fins, what's up, Reese? How's it going? My guy Jeremy Chugg's going to be with us today.
Let's do
Jeremy
it.
Chuggs, shout out your city. I want to hear where you're from.
H-Town.
Hold it down. H-Town. How about those Stros, man? Big win the other day. Don't hate me all. I'm an Astros fan, but, me and Chuggs were pretty excited the other day. Jason Wilcox is in Boston. Poke Grinch is in Fort Lauderdale. We got Dwayne watching from Lockport, Louisiana. Shout out to you, man. Got a lot of family over there in Louisiana. Paul Glover is in Cape Coral. We got Ray is in Arizona. You love to see it. Ryder is in New Jersey. Best bagels in the world, Chugs, are in New Jersey. I can promise you that.
Really?
Yeah, great state for bagels.
I'm actually a pretty big bagel snob. So.
Is that right? Do you have a bagel place here that you like? Because I haven't found one.
There's a couple good ones.
Okay.
Cindy's is a New York deli.
We're in Dallas, by the way. Unfortunately, we're not in New Jersey.
Got to take you to Cindy's.
Good bagels.
In Houston, my favorite place was right across from my grandma. They made the best bagels.
Did you ever go to Boulevard Bagel in Houston?
No.
They had a couple locations.
I went to
pretty
either
good.
Three Brothers Bakery, if you've ever heard of that.
No.
Major bakery in Houston, one of the best. And then also there's a place, it was just called New York Bagels.
Well, so in New Jersey, if you go to a bagel place in New Jersey, you walk in, it's like an out-of-this-world experience. You're like they take their bagels this seriously, but oh my gosh, it is fantastic.
What do you get on your bagel?
Man, I normally like a blueberry bagel with cream cheese, nice and simple, nothing crazy. I will say there was a place when I went to school at Syracuse, I'd go get a 4-cheese bagel with egg and cheese and bacon. It slapped, dude. It was so good. It was so good. I know Bill Lyon, he's in the chat. He's watching from Syracuse.
If you're doing bagels the right way, everything bagel, vegetable schmear, lox, tomato, a little salt and pepper, some red onion, and some capers on top.
I did not think we were going to be talking about bagels on today's show, but shout out to New Jersey
that's
peeps,
how you
man.
make a real bagel right there. You got to have the lox.
Allie is in Maui, Hawaii. Aloha. I wish I had my lays for you, Allie. We normally wear the lays. Allie's in Hawaii. Shout out to Tua Tagovailoa back at practice this week. We'll talk about Tua later on today's show. He's not going to be starting. Allie from Maui. That's why you're here, Chugs. Oh, we got Wendell Witt watching from the Philippines. We appreciate you, Wendell, always tuning in.
Joe P saying a New Jersey pork roll. Do you know what that is?
No, dude. It sounds good, though. That sounds fantastic.
Guys, like we always say,
big game.
I want this look like a battlefield. I want nothing but MIAs out there.
Go Fins, baby. I want to see MIA in the chat. Who you got on Sunday? You got the Fins or do you got the Vikings? Type MIA or type MIN. Guys, we're gonna have a fun watch party on Sunday too, Joe.
Do you have the Fins or are you wrong?
Exactly. Because the Fins, I know a lot of people are counting the Fins out in this game, but Skylar Thompson's gonna go off on Sunday. Skylar Thompson is, and I've always been sold on Skylar Thompson, as you know, Chugs. I gave him an A+ draft grade.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Travis says, Miami if X is playing. I got good news for you, Travis. I got good news for you in the news
X
and
gonna
rumors.
give it to you.
Stick around. X gonna give it to you. Oh, my gosh. Adam Sanchez saying Skylar's going to be the starting QB going forward. That's a hot take, Adam Sanchez. Sam is saying Miami. Gerald saying Skylar going to go off for 5 touchdowns on Sunday. Gerald, man, I hope so. Andy C. is saying Fins, top tier gaming. Skylar, 250 yards, 2 touchdowns. Winland Wentz saying sky, sky, sky. You love to see it. How do you think Skylar's going to do on Sunday, John?
I think he's going to be good, but Vegas is kind of disrespecting them right now.
Yes, they are. And you can go take advantage of the disrespect if you go to chatsports.com/bet and use promo code Dolphins125. If you put in that promo code, you are going to get a 125% deposit bonus. Shugs, get this. That means if they put $100 in, they're going to start with $225 in their account.
I mean, that's a deal.
That is a deal and a half.
Imagine you go to a pizza place. You're like, hey, can I get a large pizza? And they're like, you know what? We're going to give you an extra pizza and a slice for free.
It's unbelievable. Take advantage of it, guys. Take advantage of this great deal. Go bet on the Fins. Chatsports.com/bet. Promo code Dolphins125. Vikings are a 3-point favorite. The total at 45.5. And with the way that things are trending, I wouldn't be surprised if the Vikings became a 4, maybe 5-point favorite because people are disrespecting the Fins. Guys, here is our Super Chat menu. Every $5 Super Chat, I'll give you Willie Fins. Every $10 Super Chat, we have this new chant. Fins, 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 Fins. Every $20, and you know that producer Chugs and I co-created the Waddle song. We'll get you guys the Waddle song. They love the Waddle song, Chugs.
I mean, we can even sing the Tyreek song.
Oh, yes.
Have you practiced?
Tyreek Hill went up the field to catch a Tua touchdown.
The DB got burnt, the crowd got turned, and then the Dolphins won.
The DB got burnt, the crowd got turned. That's the line I got to get down.
Yeah.
That's the line I got to get down. And then once we reach $50 in Super Chats, we'll get you a Dolphins fight song. $100, we'll do another one. $150, we'll do another one. I love doing the Dolphins fight song. And if we beat the Eagles in Super Chat today, they're live right now. I'm doing a fishbowl, Chugs. I'm doing one.
Because when we're talking Dolphins.
When you say Miami, you're talking Super Bowl because we're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins #1 because we're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins #1. You love to see it. And when you say Miami,
you're talking Super
yes,
Bowl.
sir! We're going to be doing that on Victory Monday after we beat the Vikes. I promise you that. Oh, A.J. Calton!
Oh,
my
Look
goodness.
what I just pulled up.
Unbelievable. So the Week 5 Super Chat MVP already in the running here to be the Week 6 Super Chat MVP. You love to see it. Shout out AJ, $20 Super Chat saying, can't wait till Sunday. AJ, we got, hey, what I tell you, AJ, if you join the 100 Club, we'll get you a song. AJ, Chugs and I wrote you a song. You ready, Chugs? AJ Calton, AJ Calton, AJ Calton. Hey, AJ! Yes, sir! AJ Calton from Kansas. You love to see it. Wait, AJ, I got to pull this up.
AJ,
I got to pull this up.
AJ, you don't want to know how long Will's been working on that.
AJ, okay. So shout out Brett Scott. He is one of my boss here at Chat Sports. He said, shout out the big red one at Fort Riley next time AJ Super Chat. So I don't know what that is, but shout out the big red one at Fort Riley. AJ, thank you for your service, man. We appreciate you watching. Go down, predict. Oh, we got to get them the Waddle song. $20 Super Chat.
Oh, yeah. You
okay, ready? And Jaylen walked up to the line of scrimmage, and he said to Tua Tagovailoa, hey, bump, 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 want to score? And Tua said, yeah, I'd like to score today. So he threw me the ball, and I ran all the way. Bump, bump, bump. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Till the very next play. Bump, 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 bump. Another one. Top tier gaming. Woo! Another Waddle song coming up around the corner. You love to see it. Shout out to Top Tier Gaming.
While we're singing, get your Dolphins record predictions in the comments right now. How do you think they're going to end the season?
I'm saying 11-6. I still think this is a playoff team. I still think this is a team that's going to contend for a Super Bowl. I really do.
I think 10-7, but they still get one of the wild card spots.
So you look at, so I said 10-7 before the season started. But I also thought the Broncos were going to be a lot better than they are. I thought the Colts were going to be better. I thought the Raiders were going to be better. So those fringe playoff teams really aren't that good. And the Dolphins right now, if the season ended today, would be the 6th seed. I expect them to maybe move up to the 5 seed by year's end. But they do have the tiebreaker right now over Buffalo. That will change if they lose in Buffalo. But if they beat Buffalo in Buffalo, watch out. Top Tier Gaming said 4-2 after this Sunday. Tua comes back against the Steelers, and we destroy them in Brian Flores.
And
Jaylen walked up to the line of scrimmage, and he said to Tua Tagovailoa, hey, bop, 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 wanna score? And Tua said, yeah, I'd like to score today. So he threw me the ball, and I ran all the way. Bop, bop, bop. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Till the very next play. Bop, 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 bop. Cheers to you, Top Tier Gaming. You love to see it. $40 in Super Chats already.
I got to see where Eagles is.
Go down. Predict the Dolphins record. Austin Caddy saying, dub. We appreciate you, Austin. John Ruiz saying the Fins are going to win this weekend 30-28. Chris Brewer saying 12-5. All-around squad 10-7. Terry Armstrong 11-6. John Ruiz in the chat. Who else we got here? A Sports saying 10-7. Playoffs. Playoffs? Talking about playoffs? Playoffs. I'm on a beach volleyball team, Chugs, and we made the playoffs. And I sent that in the team group chat this morning, and no one knew the GIF. I felt
really?
I was like, how does nobody know what this GIF is?
Oh, good.
Wendell Witt saying 9-8. Wendell, have a little bit more faith. I think this team is going to win 10 games at least. Ryder 76 saying 11-6. I agree with you, Ryder 76.
I have some pretty good news for you, Will.
Uh-oh. We are ahead of the Eagles. Guys, this has been a really intense battle between us and them. Right now, we're tied 1-1 in Super Chat battles. It came down to the wire last week, but it was, I hate to say it, the last time we did this about 3 weeks ago, it was kind of similar to the Jets-Dolphins game, where it was like a really, really close game in the fourth quarter, and then out of nowhere, the Jets just pulled away. Yeah. Kind of similar. We won't let that happen today. We appreciate your support of Dolphins today. Eagles Now is also live right now. We're ahead of Eagles Now right now. You love to see it.
And also, from AJ Calton earlier.
AJ Calton.
He's part of the largest Super Chat ever club.
Dude, AJ's a stud, man. AJ sent in a $300 the other day, tied to Nethius for the largest Super Chat ever sent in Dolphins Today history. So, Adam Sanchez. I think they want some Waddle songs today, Chugs. They're feeling good about the Penguin on Sunday. Shout AJ, Denethius, Jose Moore, Ivan, Isaiah Anthony, all of you guys for Super Chatting.
You got to love it. Albuquerque is Dolphins country. Jason Sanders played at UNM. So those kicks coming right out of the 505. Let's
Shout out Albuquerque, man. Hey, do they have Penguins in Albuquerque? And one walked up to the line of scrimmage, and he said to Tua Tagovailoa, hey, bop, 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 wanna score? And Tua said, yeah, I'd like to score today. So he threw me the ball, and I ran all the way. Bop, bop, bop. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Till the very next play. Bop, 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 bop. Cheers to you, Adam Sanchez.
Just a little behind the scenes. This is great because we're actually in the main studio today. So every time we sing the song, everyone in the whole
Harrison
office,
Graham was enjoying it last song.
Harrison has this song on repeat right in his left ear right now. Harrison Graham
my God,
jamming out to us right now as we just scream the Waddle song throughout the Chat Sports studios.
Shout out Adam Sanchez, watching from Albuquerque. Shout out Jason Sanders. Man, Adam, I was disappointed that Sanders missed that big kick, man. He's got to step it up. All right, guys, so as we said earlier, me and Chugs, Astros fans, we want to know, who do you got in the series? It's going to be a good series. Astros right now up 1-0. Who do you got? Houston or Seattle? Type HOU or type SEA for Seattle. Go down. Let me know who y'all got in this series. If the Mariners force a game 4, that affects I believe the Cardinals and Seahawks game time. So the NFL seeing the effects. John Ruiz going with the Mariners. Mike Who says that Jason Sanders has missed a bunch of big clutch kicks for us. Couldn't agree more.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get a lot of HOUs.
Yeah, I don't think any of these peeps are Astros fans. AJ going with Seattle. The Jacob going with the Stros all-around squad. Not sure. Maybe he's not a baseball fan. AJ again going with the Mariners. Captain's Knight saying Houston. A lot of I love this time of year because you got football season and you got the MLB playoffs. And I feel like MLB has the best playoffs. NFL has the best regular season. Playoffs? Talking about playoffs? But you combine those two things at the same time, And this is one of the best sports months of the entire year, in my opinion.
October?
The month of October.
Can't beat it.
I mean, gosh.
Start of NBA, MLB playoffs, mid-season NFL.
Oh, it's so good.
Like college football in mid-swing.
The other day,
well.
I had football on my big screen. I got 3 TVs, so I had football and then the 2 baseball on the other screens.
When you have a week where you have like Thursday night football, Friday MLB baseball, Saturday like the Iron Bowl or something,
right.
Sunday NFL, Monday night football, Tuesday more baseball playoffs. Like, can't beat it.
All right, guys, here's what's coming up on today's show. We're going to begin talking about some Dolphins news and rumors. And, guys, this is one of our most juicy segments we've done on our live show. There's a lot of news, a lot of trade rumors to discuss. In fact, there is a star cornerback, and we all know how desperately the Dolphins need some depth at that position right now. That is on the trade market. So We're going to talk about – do you know who we're going to talk about? I don't think a lot of people know who we're going to talk about today. I'm not going to spoil the surprise. Stick around. Wow. Then we got a mailbag coming up. We'll talk about some more trade rumors, I'm sure, on the mailbag. Then we're going to preview the big game against the 4-1 Minnesota Vikings. That will be the last segment. Then we'll stick around for a little bit, give some shout-outs, have some fun with all of you Dolphins fans. Appreciate you joining us. Let's get into today's live show. Dolphins fans, it's your boy Willie Fins here talking about the latest Miami Dolphins news and rumors. We're going to begin this show talking about some trade rumors. There's a star corner that's available right now on the trade market. He's on a struggling team. He wants a fresh start. Before I tell you who that is, go down, subscribe to the channel because we bring you guys Dolphins news, Dolphins rumors, watch parties, and more. Allie, I see the super chat. We'll get to that in a second. We really appreciate that, Allie. Go down, subscribe to the channel, youtube.com/Dolphins news. First segment today going to be about trading for William Jackson III. Yeah, let's restart the cut. Allie 808 with the super chat! Shout out to Allie 808. We're going to restart our cut because how much we appreciate this. Aloha from the 808 state, a.k.a. Hawaii. Go get my lays. Somebody get my lays. Can somebody get my lays? Somebody get my lays.
Somebody
Allie.
get the lays.
Allie, we appreciate it. I'm saying
no way
it now.
Will could keep a straight face during that whole
I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Shout out to Allie. You love to see it. 13-4. Gotta believe you guys wear the same lays for good luck. Go Fins. Allie, this is for you. We're putting the lays on. We're putting the lays on. Yeah, Kyle Tucker's not any good. We're putting the lays on. We appreciate you, Allie. Allie 808. Thank you to Allie. Allie. We appreciate you, Allie. Oh, you love to see it. Shout out, Allie. That is awesome. You know, we appreciate all of our audience here because we truly do have people watching from all over the world. And there's a lot of people watching from Hawaii because of Tua Tagovailoa. And we're also going to have a lot of people joining us on Sunday from Kansas because of Skylar Thompson. That's really cool to make those connections.
And you know what this means, Will, right?
What does it mean?
Miami Dolphins.
Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins number one. Because we're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins number one. We got to do another one. Miami has the Dolphins, the greatest football team. They take the ball from goal to goal like no one's ever seen. They're in the air, they're on the ground, they're always in control. And when you say Miami, you're talking Super Bowl because we're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins number one because we're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins number one. Shout out Allie 808. Watching from Hawaii, aloha, from the 808 state to a country.
It's Allie from Maui.
Allie from Maui!
Let's go.
Allie, come back next week because Tua's probably going to be starting against the Steelers, and I'm going to debut. I kind of gave you all a sneak peek at the Tua song, but I am going to debut the Tua song next week on Dolphins Live. Instead of, the song Hawaiian Roller Coaster Ride, Allie, from Lilo and Stitch? That was my favorite show growing up, so I've always had so much love for the state of Hawaii. Instead of Hawaiian Roller Coaster Ride, it's To a Touchdown Drive. So you're going to want to come back next week.
Are you wearing those for the cut?
I'm gonna take them off for the cut. I'm going to put them back on for Allie here after we're done with this cut. Allie, we're going to do a cut. Then I'm going to put these lays back on. We appreciate it.
Allie from Maui, let's go.
Outstanding. I like these lays, John. I like these lays. These are new lays. So we had to order more lays, Allie, because we had so many. We didn't have enough lays because when Tua starts, every $100 super chat to put another lay on. Allie, we appreciate it. That was a lot of fun.
Sorry, we had to abandon the cut. Allie, a real MVP, just totally broke us right there. We appreciate you, Allie. Now we're going to give you the latest Dolphins news and rumors, and now let's get into this cut.
Dolphins fans, welcome into Dolphins Today by Chat Sports. I am Will Scott talking about the latest Dolphins news and trade rumors. We're going to begin this show talking about a trade rumor. There's a star corner that wants out of his current situation. He's on a losing team, wants a fresh start. We'll tell you who that is in a second. But first, go down, subscribe to the channel because we bring you guys Dolphins news, rumors, watch parties, and more. Be sure to join us for a Vikings watch party on Sunday. Going to be a lot of fun. Go down, hit that big red subscribe button, youtube.com/Dolphins News. We'll begin today's show talking about the possibility of trading for William Jackson III. He is currently with the Washington Commanders, but by the looks of it, he could be on the move here in the near future. Ian Rappaport said this morning on Twitter. Commanders corner, William Jackson III, prefers a new home and a new scheme, and his name has been at the center of trade talk. So it appears that Jackson wants out and Washington is willing to move him. Here is what Ian Rappaport said in an article posted on NFL.com. Sources say the former big-ticket free agent corner would like a new home, and the Commanders have engaged in active trade talks centered around him with hopes of making that happen. There has been interest in Jackson from several teams, sources say. We'll tell you some of the teams linked in a second, but Jackson did not travel with the team to Chicago ahead of Thursday Night Football tonight. Now, that's probably not because of the potential trade. He was on the injury report with a back injury. That is probably why he did not make the trip. But again, looks like he's going to get traded here pretty soon. Here's what to know about William Jackson III. Was a first-round pick, 24th overall in 2017. Spent the first couple years of his career with the Bengals, then signed a $40 million contract with the Washington Commanders. But he has kind of struggled in Washington after having some success in Cincinnati. He needs a fresh start. Maybe Miami could be that fresh start. Now, ML Football tweeted this out earlier today, and they have somewhat of a big Twitter following. I don't really know how legit they are, but they have had some scoops in the past. Here's what they said. The Cardinals, Dolphins, and Raiders have interest in Commanders corner William Jackson III after the former Bengals star made it clear to Washington that he wants out. And with corner concerns on Miami, with the lack of depth you have at that position, with Byron Jones injured, with X banged up, Chris Greer, you need to pick up the phone and at least inquire about Jackson with the Commanders because you'd probably be able to get him for relatively cheap. The concern I would have is taking on that contract, but I do have some interest here in making this trade happen. Do you want to trade for William Jackson III? Type T for trade or type P for pass down in the comment section. It is the pinned comment on today's video. When ad break comes, go down, chime in, type T for trade or type P for pass. Let's talk about another Jackson now. That is Austin Jackson. He has been designated to return from injured reserve, the offensive tackle. He has started his 21-day practice window, and if he's not activated by then, he's out for the year. He suffered an ankle injury during the season opener, has missed the last 4 games, but it does look like he might make his return to the field this Sunday. Here is what Frank Smythe, the Dolphins offensive coordinator, said this morning. Barry Jackson spoke to him of the Miami Herald. We're very optimistic and hopeful he will be able to help us this Sunday and for the rest of the season. So Austin Jackson might be back on Sunday by the looks of it. Again, this is not confirmed, but Frank Smith said he's optimistic. Excuse me, this would be huge for Miami. Your offensive line has been really bad, and I understand all of us have our concerns with AJ, but he could not be any worse than Greg Little has been the last couple weeks filling in for him. So this is what an offensive line depth chart would look like fully healthy. Armstead, he's been progressing okay this week, but he has not practiced. Liam Eichenberg, Connor Williams, Robert Hunt, and Austin Jackson would be your starting five. The question I would have is who would be the backup swing tackle? Would it be Greg Little or Brandon Shell? I'd have to lean Shell at this point. Will Austin Jackson play on Sunday against Minnesota? Type P for play or type W for won't. Down in the comments section, go down, let me know what you think. It sounds like he's going to play. And I know this is his first time back on a practice field in 4 weeks, and they have to ramp him back up into game shape. But with how poorly the offensive line has played, maybe he'll have limited minutes on Sunday. I'm not sure. But based on the comments made by Frank Smith, based on what we've heard from AJ this week as well, it sounds like he's going to play. Also sounds like Xavien Howard is going to play, and that is coming from the man himself after missing the Jets game. We'll talk about that in a second. First, go down, take advantage of this great deal we're giving you. If you go to chatsports.com/bet and use promo code Dolphins125, you're going to get a 125% deposit bonus. That means if you put $100 in, you're going to start with $225 in your account. Great deal. Chatsports.com/bet. That's the promo code. And the Dolphins, once again, being disrespected by Las Vegas. I understand they're having to start their third-string quarterback. I still believe in this football team. I'm going to take a money line. I'm going to take them +3. I'm going to take the over because Skylar Thompson's going to throw 5 touchdowns. You should do the same. Chatsports.com/bet. Promo code Dolphins125 to pick up that 125% deposit bonus. Talking about X, here's what Barry Jackson tweeted out earlier. Xavien Howard says he's feeling a lot better and will play on Sunday against the Minnesota Vikings. So X is back. He says he's going to play this week after missing the Jets game with groin injuries. Yes, that is an S at the end of injuries. Both of his groins banged up, but X is going to go out there and play after missing the last game. And I think he's the most valuable member of this defense. I really do, because Byron Jones is not out there right now. So that makes it even more important for Howard to be out there. And look what happened when he was not on the football field. You let Zach Wilson drop a 40-burger on you. That is an issue. Here is what the corner depth chart looks like right now with Jones out and X back in the fold here this week. X and Needham. Then you have Kader Kohou. He's kind of leapfrog Keon Crossen on this depth chart. Noah Igbenogany has been a problem, as we all know. And then Justin Bethel, more of a special teams player. If you're happy to have Xavien Howard back, type X down in the chat. Go and spam X in the comment section. He is going to be big for the Dolphins on Sunday going up against Justin Jefferson. Really, really big for this football team to have X back on the field. Let's talk about Teddy Bridgewater now. Ian Rappaport tweeted this out earlier today. Dolphins QB Teddy Bridgewater will be on the practice field today for Miami on a limited and non-contact basis, I'm told. Another step in the concussion protocol. We've talked about these steps a lot this week because of Tua. Now let's talk about them with Teddy. So Teddy right now is in step 3, which means he can begin football-specific exercises. The next step is non-contact training drills. After that, it's full football activity. So he's still having to go through this protocol, even though he passed concussion checks both during the week and in the Jets game. And I feel bad for Teddy. I really do, because imagine how he must be feeling right now. I mean, he knows that, he did not suffer a concussion on Sunday against the Jets, but he's still having to go through these steps. He can't, be a full practice participant. He wasn't able to practice yesterday. So I feel bad for Teddy, because as the backup quarterback, you don't really know how many reps you're going to get in a season. He signed with Miami knowing he was going to be the backup, and he finally gets an opportunity to play, and he's not able to play. Danny Cannell chimed in, and there's been a lot of talk during Stumblegate, but Danny Cannell got his point across here. Fins are getting screwed here. Watch this video and find me any sign of a concussion. There is nothing. And yet Teddy Bridgewater was deemed a no-go based off this, and worse now that he's in protocol and can't practice till Thursday. It's a joke. So, yeah, I would agree with everything Danny Cannell just said there. Now, Teddy, though, I'm optimistic he's going to be cleared for Sunday because he should be able to go through these steps. In fact, it's possible Tua is going to be cleared for Sunday, but they're not going to play Tua. They're going to take it very, very cautious with Tua. But if he isn't cleared, Reed Sinnett will be elevated from the practice squad and will back up Thompson, a familiar name, because he spent the 2021 preseason with the Dolphins, performed well. Dolphins let him get away, went to Philadelphia. Here's what he did for the Eagles in the preseason this year. 25-48, 254 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception for Reed Sinnett. So if Teddy cannot go, Sinnett will be elevated from the practice squad and will be the backup on Sunday to Skylar Thompson. And even if Teddy can go, maybe they'll carry 3 quarterbacks and Sinnett will be on the roster, but that's rather more unlikely. Now let's get into what some people are calling ping pong gate. There's been a lot of confusion about what's going on with the ping pong table over at the Dolphins locker room. Here's what Mike McDaniel said yesterday. Tyreek and the captains decided that they wanted to take a step forward with all their opponent prep with regard to the team and their preparation with our game plans in general. That, to me, is leadership. To me, leadership is acting, not talking. There's a bunch of different examples from those guys. And that's why they're captains, and that's why I rely on them. Because it's about solving problems, not complaining about them. They collectively, as a group of players, wanted more time investment during the week on their job for Sunday. So instead of just saying it, they did something about it. But there might have been some confusion here with Mike on why the ping pong table was removed. Because Hal Habib, Sports Writer Miami, tweeted this out moments ago. Vital breaking news. Tyreek Hill says he has ordered a special Miami Dolphins ping pong table to replace the previous one, which wasn't up to standards. Says it's just past time and that in no way interferes with football preparation. So Mike yesterday said that they were removing it to eliminate a distraction, but Tyreek's like, no, we just need a better ping pong table. So the Cheetah kind of putting ping pong gate to rest here now that we know what actually is going on. So as a ping pong enthusiast, I enjoy that story. Want to give some Twitter shout-outs here. Thanks to all of you for following me on Twitter. These were our first 10 follows after the show on Tuesday. Janae Benson, TJ McCarty, Jose, Danny Shoup, Heat Nation, Marky Mark, Frank Chai, John, Chase Harris, Scott Hall. Thanks for following me on Twitter. I appreciate it. Go follow me on Twitter, @WillScott44. If you have any questions about the Dolphins, I will answer it. Go follow me on Twitter, @WillScott44. Appreciate all of you watching today's show. Ryan, we see the super chat. We will get to that in a second. Wow, the Browns channel's a lot. We might have to make a weigh-in 3 chugs of a super chat battle with Browns. Yeah. Allie, mahalo. I see you in the comment section. Mahalo, Allie. What do we have to order? Do you have a ping pong table, guys? Type Y for yes and for no. Okay. These don't cut it. We will. Okay. That's okay. Well, I'm all about good luck, especially with the Dolphins on a losing streak right now, Allie. We will do our best. Gavin Owens, I see in the comments.
Allie, let us know where we can get some TI leaf lays, if we can just order them online. Because anything to give the Dolphins luck, we're willing to try.
Absolutely. Gavin Owens, shout out to you.
Oh, this is funny. Trace is trying to brag right now. He's like, bro, I told him earlier we had 40. He just messaged me, bro, we have 54. Get on my level.
Yeah, try 114. Shout out to everyone who super chatted so far. You love to see it, man. We're having a great time here on Dolphins Day. Marshall Green coming in.
Well, you're losing to Brown.
A super chatter just made me aware of that. We're going to have to make a weigh-in 3 super chat battle with Browns. Maybe we underestimated the Browns report. $200 already?
There literally was a super chat that came in and said Dolphins today could never.
Wow. Okay. Well,
I don't know what I said.
so I have just been informed that a super chatter on Browns sent in a super chat that was a $50 super chat that said, quote, Dolphins today could never. I take offense to that. I really do. I take offense to that because we just did. Allie sent in a 50 piece.
Actually,
I've seen AJ send in plenty of 50
now that
pieces.
you mentioned that, we actually got a super chat from a Browns fan.
Yes.
that came across
Ryan
that said this.
saying Browns raised $200 in 10 minutes. Step up. So I have to admit, I think I underestimated the Browns support because, I think the Browns have seen us and Eagles going at it. They want to get on the fun here, and they have taken the lead.
Who really expects the Browns to do anything? Like, whenever that stuff happens, you're like, wow, I had no idea.
Okay, good. You made the way in 3. Excellent. Jeremy Chuggs, you're the man. You're always on top of it.
And you know what? This is actually perfect timing because we're about to get into a Dolphins mailbag.
Yes.
How about everybody send in your questions with $2 super chats, and let's climb back into this race.
We have over 200 people watching right now. By the way, go down and like the video because we have over 200 people watching, just 65 likes. Like the video. But if everyone wants to get a question on the mailbag, they send in a $1 or $2 super chat. We'll easily pass the Browns channel easily. But if you super chat, you guarantee yourself a spot on the show.
There's no basis that Dolphins fans could never.
Exactly. Dolphins fans, I know what you're all about. Fins Nation is legit. We like to party. We like to have a good time. We like to support our team. We really appreciate you guys. Like the video, guys. Go and like the video. Let's get to 100 likes. Like the video. We're at 72 likes right now. Go down, like the video, and if you want to get yourself on the mailbag, use hashtag Dolphins or Super Chat to get on the Q&A. And Chugs, we got a new motto. Here, Chugs.
This is actually fitting perfect as well.
Right.
With today.
We got a new motto. Dolphins versus everyone. Type DVE down in the comment section because it's the Dolphins against Chris Nowitzki. It's the Dolphins against the NFL. It's the Dolphins against the Vikings. It's the Dolphins against everybody.
Against the Browns.
DV in the Browns report today and Eagles now today. Go down, type DVE. John Ruiz, future Dolphins receiver. Ruins, Mr. Fry Nye, Ali 808, Ali from Maui. Winnow Witt, Joe Perez, Michael Card, Aiden Martinez, David King, Gerald, Top Tier Gaming. I see you in the chat. We appreciate you. Gavin Owen saying DVE. Chris saying Dolphins versus everybody. 208 Fin Fan. DVE. Chris saying Miami. Let's go. Anthony Jenkins. Kyle saying Willie Finn. Shout out to you, Kyle. We appreciate all you watching. All right, guys, we've got a mailbag coming up. If you want to get on the show, use hashtag Dolphins or to skip the line and guarantee your question to get answered. You can super chat right now. Like Chuck said, $2 super chat will get you on the show, and that'll help us catch up to Browns.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that we're losing the Browns, I'm just dumbfounded right now. I had no idea.
How many subscribers do they have?
I didn't even think they had more than 200 fans. I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know. It's just, I can't even believe it right now.
We got time. Long show ahead, but obviously we got some catching up to do.
Yeah, very odd. Maybe that was Petey's burner that sent in his own super chat. I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised. Tony Gonzalez, Pete saying Dolphins versus everyone. We appreciate you guys. All right.
Start getting those questions in.
Mailbag coming up. Need a couple more questions. Use hashtag Dolphins or super chat to skip the line. Hashtag Dolphins or super chat. Michael Card, I see you. Type in DV. Guys, to get on the show, get your questions in. There's a lot to discuss with the big game against the Vikes coming up on Sunday. Use hashtag Dolphins or super chat to get on the mailbag. We go to get in this mailbag?
And guys, like Nars C and then Mr. Frynai, I see your hashtag Dolphins. Use hashtag Dolphins and then ask your question.
Yes.
Don't just put hashtag Dolphins. You got to ask your question whenever you do that.
I see John Ruiz always asking the juicy trade questions.
If you need an example, look at John Ruiz right there, hashtag Dolphins, and then he asks this question. Go ahead and put that in so we can answer all of your Dolphins questions here on today's mailbag. You ready, Willie Fins?
Yes, sir. Let's do it. Let's get into this Dolphins Today mailbag. Again, hashtag Dolphins or super chat to guarantee yourself a spot on the show. Dolphins Today is sponsored by Mint Mobile. They have cell phone plans starting as low as $15 per month. If you go to mintmobile.com/chatsports, that's where you can get that great deal. We'll tell you more about that deal later on in today's show. And today's show is a Dolphins Today mailbag that we're recording during Dolphins Live. Appreciate you all watching and getting your questions in. Top Tier Gaming has been an MVP today. We appreciate you, man. He says, we need depth at corner and offensive line. Do you think we'll actually make a trade or be stubborn? Well, Chris Greer, as we all know, is very stubborn when it comes to the offensive line. But at what point are you going to have to make some changes, right? At least try to shift around the current offensive line. Liam Eichenberg is the worst-rated guard, according to PFF, in the entire league right now. That's a problem. Luckily, you have Austin Jackson back. I'd make a trade, and I'm going to talk about a right tackle that I want in a second, but I'd make a trade for a right tackle and then move AJ back to left guard. But I do think they will make a trade. I don't know if it's going to be a significant trade, but maybe I think it's more likely they trade for a corner, top-tier gaming. The Elite. Should Miami bring in Cam Newton for a visit if Tua is out 2 or more weeks? No. I am not in favor of signing Cam Newton. Now, if Tua does suffer a setback, which I don't think he will, he's progressing well through the protocol, then maybe at that point you do assign a quarterback. Now, they do have Reed Center on the practice squad, but you have Teddy Bridgewater. He's one of the better backups in the league. You have Skylar Thompson, who I have a lot of confidence in as the third string. So, no, I don't think bringing in Cam Newton makes any sense. Fins Fan Kev saying, who's your top trade target for the Dolphins? That is a great question. And right now there's a lot of Carolina Panthers in trade rumors because they fired Matt Rule. And many around the league believe, there's going to be a fire sale going on. And I know I've talked about Christian McCaffrey before in the past. However, Taylor Moton is who I want in Miami, who I think on the Panthers makes the most sense. Veteran tackle who could potentially be on the move with Carolina selling at the deadline. Just 1 sack allowed this season. He'd be a big upgrade over who you currently have at that position. That's Greg Little. Now, I know you have Austin Jackson coming back, but again, I like the idea of getting Liam Eichenberg out of town, or at least out of this starting lineup for the Fins. Move AJ to left guard. Moton could be your right tackle. Do you want to trade for Taylor Moton? Type T for trade or type P for pass down in the comment section. Go down. Let me know it's the pinned comment. Reply to it when you get a second. Gavin Owens, appreciate you watching as always. Hey, Will, do you think Sky can win this game against the Vikings? I absolutely do. And when you look at how Sky did last week, I know a lot of us were disappointed in his performance, but you have to keep in mind it was his NFL debut on the road. He didn't have any first-team reps in practice all week. I think that was the most significant thing when looking at his performance. So now he's had first-team reps. That's really going to help him in terms of game prep for Sunday, but the offensive line has to be better. If the offensive line can hold up okay, like they did in the first 2 weeks of the season, then we can win this game with Skylar Thompson at quarterback. John Ruiz, we appreciate you, John. Trade Austin Jackson and Mike Gesicki for Tevin Jenkins and a tight end and a 4th-round pick. That's interesting. I've talked a lot about Tevin Jenkins. He's a guy that I think could potentially be moved if Chicago loses tonight. Maybe they'll be, sellers instead of buyers at the deadline. I really like the idea of trading for Jenkins, and I do know that Chicago needs some more weapons for their young quarterback, Justin Fields. Perhaps Mike Gesicki could be an appealing part of that package. Jacob Robertson, thanks for the super chat. Do you think we'll see more blitz packages on Sunday against the Vikings? Josh Boyer, man's got to step it up. I've been pretty disappointed in how he's done his DC this year. I do like the safety blitzes he's put together with Brandon Jones. That's had some success. You got to put some pressure, though, on Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins, I think, is actually a pretty good quarterback. You got to pressure him. Yes, I do think we're going to see some blitz packages put together. And Josh Boyer knows the defense has got to play a lot better, specifically the secondary. Before we get into more questions, I want to tell you about our good friends over at Mint Mobile, because if you go to mintmobile.com/chatsports, you can get the best cell phone plan around. You're going to get unlimited talk and text. Your mom's going to ask you to stop calling so much because you're going to have all that unlimited talk and text. And you're going to get high-speed data. Your service will switch seamlessly between 5G and 4G LTE. Whenever you're on your phone and you don't feel like you've had the strongest possible connection, that's not going to happen with Mint Mobile. They're going to connect you to whatever network is the strongest. Most importantly, cell phone plans starting as low as $15 per month. That's the link right there to pick up that deal. mintmobile.com/chatsports. That link in the comments and the description of this video. mintmobile.com/chatsports. Chucky, we appreciate the super chat. Thanks for tuning in and supporting the show. I predict Skynet, Skylar Thompson, will lead the Dolphins for the win this weekend. 260 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Defense will step it up too. You know, it's funny you say that, Chucky. I was talking with producer Patrick Seaman, who's a Vikings fan. I told him I think Skylar's going to go off on Sunday. I really do. I think we're going to be. I think a lot of us might be surprised at how well Skylar performs. I think that's a fairly realistic stat line. But you're right. The defense has got to step it up as well for the Dolphins to win this game. The Vikings offense pretty solid. Future Dolphins receiver. Appreciate the question. Should the Dolphins trade for Christian McCaffrey and also a solid right tackle to set the edge? Yeah, I mean, I really like the idea of trade for McCaffrey. I don't know if it makes that much sense from the Panthers side because they wouldn't save a whole lot of money moving him right now. But again, because they fired Matt Rule, because they low-key might be trying to tank, there might be a fire sale over there in Carolina at the trade deadline. So Christian McCaffrey going to be one of the names linked in terms of trade rumors over there. But I do really like that idea. Now, Raheem Mostert finally had that breakout game we've been looking for. He was the first Dolphins running back this season to rush for over 70 yards in a game. He went for over 110 yards against the Jets. So I really like Mostert, but if Mostert cannot show consistency in the next 2 weeks, then yes, I would say trade for McCaffrey. In terms of the right tackle, Taylor Moton, as we discussed earlier, would be solid. I would love a package where the Dolphins could just get an absolute steal for both of them. I don't know how that's not realistic, but it'd be pretty sweet. Billy Fins! That's my burner. Which Dolphin is most likely to be traded at the deadline? You know, I know a lot of y'all are probably saying Mike Gesicki. I would still say Myles Gaskin. And I understand we finally saw him on the field last Sunday, but that might have been for the sole purpose of increasing his trade value. That was his first touches of the entire season, pretty wild. But Myles Gaskin, I think, is a pretty strong trade candidate at this point. Go down and predict it. Will Myles Gaskin be traded? Type Y for yes or type N for no down in the comment section. Go down. Let me know what you think. Will Myles Gaskin be traded? Nars C, we appreciate the question. We need to keep this defense hyped. I really want to see how we were week 1 versus the Patriots. Do you think so as well? Yeah, the defense since that game has been pretty disappointing. I mean, even against Buffalo, they stepped up in the end, but they gave up a lot of yards to that Bills team. So the defense has got to get better. That starts with Josh Boyer. I understand there's some guys banged up in the secondary, but I think this week they'll be a lot better. Mr. Frynai saying Jerome Baker for Deion Jones. We'll have some bad news for you, Mr. Frynai. Deion Jones has already been traded to the Cleveland Browns, and he was my number 1 trade target for the Dolphins. I thought he'd been a great fit, but Deion is not going anywhere now that he's in Cleveland. Wendell Witt watching from the Philippines. We appreciate you always tuning in. I think we will run the ball a lot. What do you think? Well, that's a good point, Wendell, because you are starting a third-string rookie quarterback. And normally when that happens, a team will tend to run the football a little more. And when you look at the success that Mostert had last week, yes, I do expect them to run the ball a little bit more, take some pressure off Skylar Thompson. Maybe we'll see Myles Gaskin get more involved as well. Chase Edmonds saying earlier this week in practice that he's got to be a lot better. So maybe those 3 guys will get involved. Go down, follow me on Twitter at WillScott44. If I did not answer a question on this mailbag, that is a great way to still get a hold of me. We still have one more question, though, that we're going to get to on today's show. Again, at WillScott44 on Twitter. You can follow me there, almost at 3,000 Twitter followers. Go and follow me there. Okay, so somebody's asking, should we bring back Sony Michel? I was surprised that we got rid of Sony Michel, and we did, but no, I feel pretty good about the current running back situation. I think Sony Michel is better than Myles Gaskin, honestly, at this point. Guys, go down and subscribe for news, rumors, watch parties, and more all year. Go subscribe to the channel. Hit that big red sub button to stay in the loop with the Fins. Jacob, we see the question. We appreciate you chiming in here. Do we think Byron Jones will be back this year at all? Also, any word on Armstead playing this week? Those are 2 great questions. You know, Jacob, I think it's becoming increasingly unlikely that we're going to see Byron Jones play this year. He's had setback after setback. You know, when he first had that cleanup surgery in April, we didn't think he was going to miss any time. And then, you know, he's not ready by training camp, and he's not ready by preseason games. He's not ready by the regular season. Then he's not ready by week 5 when he's eligible to come back. He's still not ready this week. I don't know if Byron Jones is pulling Will Fuller on us, man, but something's up there. Also, any word on Armstead playing this week? So Armstead stayed in New York to see a toe specialist, and that visit went well. He flew back to Miami on Monday, and he's back in Miami, so that's good. But he has not been he's not been participating in practice this week. I would mark him down as very questionable for Sunday. If he can't go, then I think that makes it more likely that AJ gets activated. Guys, you got any weekend plans? What are you up to this weekend? Go down in the comment section. You going fishing? You going golfing? You going to the bars? Let me know what you're doing this weekend. You got any fun weekend plans, Chunks?
Oh, let's see. This weekend, I'm finally getting my car back. It's been in the shop for a minute.
Oh, nice. That's the worst when the car's in the shop for a while.
Yeah, but this weekend, I don't really have any plans this weekend. I'm chilling out tomorrow, Saturday, some college football. Sunday, NFL Sunday. Yeah, I don't know.
Who do the Raiders got on Sunday? Are they off? Oh, they're off.
Who?
The Raiders?
Oh, this is their bye week.
That's what I thought. Okay.
So, I don't know. Probably just going to be chilling.
Give some shout-outs here,
Maybe
Chuck.
hanging out with Willie Fins. I don't know.
I'd love that, dude.
What are your plans?
Well, tonight is Sammy Brown's birthday, so I'm looking forward to that. Hitting up the flip night.
Not
Hopefully,
going to get kicked out.
Well, let's hope not. Wendell Witt saying, going to do some ocean fishing. Man, that sounds fun. I wish I was going ocean fishing this weekend. That sounds
awesome.
fun. Al, all-around squad getting a haircut. I was trying to get a haircut tomorrow. My barber didn't have anything available. Chip Corley, I work off tomorrow, and I'm going to Halloween Horrors Night in Orlando. Man, that's going to be fun. Chip Corley, I lived in Orlando for summer, man, for an internship. I love Orlando, Florida, man. I love Orlando. Okay, we got Raul asking, any good movie for tonight? You got any movie recommendations?
Depends. On what kind of movie you're looking for.
Where's Jack's not in his seat? The one time Jack's not in his seat.
Yeah.
So Jack Lauderay is the producer at Chat Sports. He's a big movie buff, does these movie reviews. Anytime I ask him for a movie recommendation, he just absolutely nails it. Gosh, what is that one with Steve Carell? And like he divorced his wife. Gosh, what is that movie? Help me out here, guys. What is that movie? I watched it the other week, and it was one of the best movies I've ever seen. I'm gonna look it up.
That sounds lit. He's dirt bike riding with his son and grandson.
Oh, dude, that's a great time.
Dude, that sounds like fun.
That is a great time.
Florida Sports and Outdoors says check out The Fountain. Katie is a good
Crazy
movie.
Stupid Love. That's my movie recommendation. Crazy Stupid Love is one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life. It is unbelievably good.
Best movie you've ever seen?
It's one of the best movies. The best movie I've ever seen was National Treasure.
It's a pretty good movie.
It's a great movie. Don't Look Up. I agree. I like Don't Look Up. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. Eric Cooley recommending that movie. Guys, we're in a Super Chat battle. We're beating the Eagles, but we're losing to the Browns. And in order for me to do the fishbowl, we got to come out on top here.
Oh, Halloween Ends premieres tomorrow, I believe, from Allie from Maui. Gotta love Jamie Lee. I mean, I feel like they've said it's going to be the last Halloween for a couple ones, but I think this will actually be the last Halloween movie with, the normal director and actors and I guess just like this plot.
I don't know if I've ever seen that.
You've never seen Halloween?
No. I'll add it to the list.
Michael
I'll add it to the
Myers.
list. Trav, we appreciate you. Willie Fins, we appreciate you, Trav, man. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, man.
Liars, great movie, Narcy.
Southern Playa 469 drinking this weekend. You love to see it, man. You love to see it.
Got some drink in my cup.
Kyle Tucker's not good, Chucks. Kyle Tucker's not any good.
I don't know. Why are you saying that?
Because Harry came in here earlier and was like, Kyle Tucker's good. I just disagree. I don't think Kyle Tucker's that good. Raul, let Raul know your movie recommendations in the comments, guys. Nars C said, Liar, Liar. I love Liar, Liar.
Classic
right.
Jim Carrey, right?
All right,
there.
Jim Carrey. Oh, Cavity.
Oh no!
What just happened?
I hear Eagles going crazy.
Do you have a tab open for them? Royal says that any movie will be better than Thursday Night Football tonight. You know what? If you want to add some entertainment value to TNF, you tune into the Raiders Report Watch Party night or the Bears Now with Harrison Graham Watch Party. Those two channels, you're going to be on the Raiders channel. Mm-hmm. Y'all are going to make a boring game entertaining. I can promise the viewers that.
It'll be something tonight. It'll definitely be something. Oh no, I'm worried. Trace is starting to type.
Uh-oh. What is Trace typing over there?
I don't know, but they're just going crazy in the studio next to us. I really hope Salty Trace and this Eagles channel didn't just pass us.
Brandon Woodington saying fins up. Brandon Woodington recommending Pet Detective. I can't say I've seen that one. Pete saying my son is only 9 months older than my grandson. 16 and 15, have 5 boys. Great family got there, Pete. Fantastic stuff. Shout out to Pete Benitez. I think I said that right. The Benitez family. All right, what did Trace say? Anything from Trace?
Let me see. You didn't finish it. I haven't heard from him. Another
good movie is I watched that movie about the kids that got stuck in the tunnel in Taiwan and Thailand. It was pretty good. I forgot the name of it, but it was 13 Lives. That was the name of it. 13 Lives. It's on Amazon Prime Video. It was pretty good. A very long movie, so be prepared to have your night kind of booked for it, but it was a pretty solid show. Pretty solid movie. All right, guys, we're going to get into a preview of the Vikings game. Then we're going to stay live for Gavin, I've watched all the Fast and Furiouses. I love the Fast and Furious franchise. Whenever there's a new Fast and Furious movie that comes out, Chugs, I go back and watch them all over again, 1 through 10. Love them.
Big Fast and Furious guy.
Big Fast and Furious guy, man. One shot. Love it.
We're getting into this Dolphins preview, right?
Yeah, let's do it. Dolphins Vikings preview, and we're going to stay live, answer some more questions, take some more super chats. We appreciate you guys tuning in to today's show. We got a preview coming up here in a second. Just tell me when, Chugs. All around squad, shout to you. Pete, Brandon, Jacob, thanks for all tuning in. Let's get into this Dolphins-Vikings preview. Dolphins fans, welcome to Dolphins today. I am Will Scott previewing this big game on Sunday between the Miami Dolphins and the Minnesota Vikings. Fins coming in 3-2. Vikings coming in 4-1. After starting the season 3-0, Miami has dropped 2 straight. They're desperately in need of a bounce-back win against a very solid Minnesota team. The game kicking off at 1 o'clock Eastern Time on Sunday at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. You got the Fins, the Vikings. I want y'all to go down in the comment section. Let me know, who do you got? You got Miami or do you got Minnesota? Type MIA or type MIN down in the comment section. Dolphins or Vikes? Who do you got in that big game on Sunday? I'm not going to spoil it. I'll tell you my prediction later on today's show. There's a lot of Dolphins on the injury report. We begin with this list of names. And Teddy Bridgewater was limited in Thursday's practice. We're filming this on Thursday during Dolphins Live. All the rest are from Wednesday's practice report. We do not have the practice report from Thursday yet. But Terron Armstead, he's very much questionable. Raheem Mostert did not participate yesterday, but he said he's going to play. Duraham Smythe did not participate. Elijah Campbell was limited, as well as Clayton Fejedelem. Xavien Howard limited as well. As we continue on here with this list of names, Tua Tagovailoa was limited. Tanner Connor was a full participant in practice, as well as Tyreek Hill. And then Brandon Jones, Greg Little, Jaylen Waddle, all full participants. That's good to see. More limited guys, Clayton Fejedelem, Xavien Howard, Robert Jones, Kader, Kohou, Zach Sieler, all limited in Dolphins practice. Taking a look now at the Vikings injury report, not nearly as many names. Jalen Naylor was a full participant. Akaleb Evans was a limited participant. Alexander Madison limited, as well as Darius Smith limited in practice as well. So a lot of names on Miami's injury report, not as many on Minnesota's. But the good news for Miami, Howard and Hill are both set to play. Tyreek Hill was seen in a walking boot after the Jets game. He says he's good to go. X not play against the Jets due to some groin injuries. but X said he's going to play on Sunday against the Vikes. So good news on that front for Miami. Meanwhile, Skylar Thompson is set to make his first career start. Teddy Bridgewater, if he clears concussion protocol, will likely back him up. But the thinking here with McDaniel is he wants the guy that's taking first-team reps and practice the entire week to be the starter. Skylar Thompson has been able to practice. Teddy Bridgewater has not up until today. So we're going to get you guys, this full preview here. We're going to talk about, my prediction. We're going to talk about keys to victory here. Let's get in to the keys to victory. Number one key to victory is Skylar Thompson stepping up. I really do believe that is the number one key here. If Skylar Thompson plays well, I think the Dolphins win this football game. He kind of struggled last week, but keep in mind it was his first career game. He came out of relief of Teddy. It was a tough spot for Skylar. Here's what he did. 19 of 32, 166 yards, no touchdowns, two turnovers, had an interception, and had a fumble loss. But again, no first-team reps in practice last week for Skylar, which makes a big difference. He had no offensive line either. He had all this pressure on him all day, no offensive line, and it was his NFL debut. If the offensive line can be better, then I think Skylar Thompson will go out there and play well. In fact, I think Skylar Thompson is going to go off in this football game. We saw the potential with what he did in the preseason. He led all NFL quarterbacks, not just rookie quarterbacks, but NFL quarterbacks in general, in passing yards, QBR, and touchdowns. I believe in Skylar Thompson. I hope you do too. I think Skylar Thompson is going to go off on Sunday, have a really big game here for the Fins. What is your confidence level in Skylar Thompson? Do you have confidence in Sky? Type Y for yes or type in for no down in the comment section. It is the pinned comment on today's video. When ad break comes, go down, chime in, type Y for yes, type in for no. Number two is to protect Skylar. Like I said, he had no protection against the Jets. The offensive line was abysmal. Luckily, you might have Terron Armstead back. He did not play the last three quarters of that football game on Sunday, and you're probably not going to have Greg Little starting. I think it's going to be either Brandon Shell or Austin Jackson. But the offensive line outside of Robert Hunt last week was absolutely atrocious. Shell in his Dolphins debut, 45.3 grade. Eichenberg continues to be the worst-rated guard. Connor Williams is a joke. Robert Hunt played well. Greg Little has not played well in place of Austin Jackson. The offensive line has got to perform better for their third-string rookie quarterback on Sunday. And we're going to be live for that game on Sunday. Dolphins-Vikes. Be sure to join us for a watch party. Going to be a lot of fun. Patrick Seaman, who's producing that show, is a big Vikings fan, and it's his birthday. I might have to cake him in the face, depending on how many super chats we get. Go down, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications so you know when we're live. We're planning on going live 30 minutes prior to kickoff on Sunday. Number three, key here. Feed Raheem Mostert. I think that will take pressure off of Skylar Thompson if you're able to get the run game going. And we did see Mostert have his breakout game in a Dolphins uniform against the Jets. 18 carries, 113 yards, 1 touchdown. He was fantastic. First Dolphins running back this season to rush for over 70 yards in a game, and he goes for 113. But seriously, that takes pressure off of Sky if you're able to get the run game going. And maybe Myles Gaskin, we'll talk about him in a second, maybe he'll get more involved this week as well. Number four is starting fast. And I know I sound like a broken record because I've said it the past month, but the Dolphins have just gotten off to bad start after bad start this season. In fact, the Dolphins have not scored first in their last 4 games. That is an issue. I want to see this team come out of the locker room on Sunday, jump on the Vikings, get off to a good start, because if you give Minnesota some momentum on the road, that's not going to be an ideal situation for this Dolphins team that, again, is looking to snap a 2-game skid. Number 5 step here is the secondary improving. The secondary did not look good. Last week, they have struggled the last couple weeks of the season. You don't have Byron Jones. You did not have X last week. The secondary's got to get better. Kader Kohou's been solid, but he kind of had a rough game against the Jets, at least from a tackling perspective. What is your confidence level in the Dolphins secondary right now? Scale it 1 to 10 down in the comment section. Go down, let me know. For me, with X, it might be like a 5. Without X, it's like a 2. It's not any good. What is good is this deal we're giving you on BetUS. If you go to chatsports.com/bet and use promo code Dolphins125, you're going to get a 125% deposit bonus. That means if you put $100 in, you're going to get up to $125. You're going to get $125 additional cash as well. Chatsports.com/bet. Promo code Dolphins125. The Vikes a 3-point favorite. Go and take advantage of Vegas disrespecting the Fins. Go bet +3. Go bet money line. Chatsports.com/bet. Promo code Dolphins125. Let's get into my top 5 players to watch now. This week, I should say. Skylar Thompson is number 1. How is Skylar Thompson going to look in his first career start? How is he going to handle the pressure and the nerves that come with that? Personally, I think he's going to play well. Another player to watch is Brandon Shell. I expect him to stay on the game roster. He was elevated from the practice squad last week, but he's better than Greg Little, which isn't saying much. I understand that. But it's going to be interesting to see what kind of impact Shell plays in this game if either Austin Jackson or Terron Armstead don't play. And Myles Gaskin, we finally in Week 5 saw him get some touches for this Dolphins team, which was wild. I mean, in fact, we didn't see him at all in the first 4 weeks of the season. He got his first snaps of the season against the Jets, and it was limited action. And I understand it was just 4 carries for 9 yards, but he still looked better and more explosive than Chase Edmonds did. So he got his first snaps of the season against the Jets, and I'm excited to see what Gaskin is going to do on Sunday against the Jets, against the Vikings. But when you look at Myles Gaskin, he's definitely a trade candidate. I don't know if they played him last week just to up his trade value a little bit, but I do expect Gaskin to stay a little bit involved here in this offense. Xavien Howard as well is my number 4 player to watch. You look at X, he did not play last week, but now he's going to play this week, and he's going up against arguably the best wide receiver in the league. Justin Jefferson leads the NFL with 547 receiving yards this season. He's unbelievable, man. And so to have X back on the field is huge. You definitely didn't want Noah Igbenogany trying to defend Justin Jefferson on Sunday. Who do you got in this matchup between one of the best corners in the league and one of the best wide receivers in the league on Sunday? Type J for Jefferson or type X for Xavien Howard. Down in the comment section, go down. Who do you got? Do you think X is going to step up and defend Justin Jefferson well on Sunday? Number 5 player to watch is Melvin Ingram. He's been a fantastic pickup. I mean, you're talking about the AFC Defensive Player of the Month in September. Was a little bit more quiet last week, but still, I love what Melvin Ingram brings to the table. I want to see him put some pressure on Kirk Cousins, force a couple turnovers. My prediction, I think the Dolphins are going to get done, y'all. I really do. I'm taking Dolphins 23, Vikings 21. On Sunday, going to be a close game, but I think Skylar Thompson, the rookie 7th-round pick, leads the Dolphins to the win, and the Fins get back on track, improving to 4-2 on the season. Guys, go down and subscribe to the channel. We're going to be live for that game on Sunday. Going to be a lot of fun. Going live 30 minutes before kick. Be sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications. Guys, who do you got? You got X or you got Justin Jefferson? Let me know down in the comment section. Type X or type J. Who do you think is going to win that matchup, Chunks?
Oof. I mean, I think the Dolphins are going to end up winning this game. In that matchup, though, I might go JJ. He's really good.
I don't know.
He's really good.
Getting X back is huge, though. I mean, getting X back, having to go up against Jefferson with that X would be impossible.
I want the Dolphins to win. Me saying Justin Jefferson has nothing to do with him being my wide receiver 1 in fantasy. Has nothing to do
I'm
with
sure
that.
it doesn't. Oh, Larry Fultz, shout out to Larry Fultz saying, let's hope that McDaniels makes up some good plays for Skylar Thompson. Shout out to you, Larry Fultz. $5 super chat. You know what that means. Willie Finn, shout out Larry Fultz. Larry. Yeah, man, I'm excited to see what McDaniel can do with Thompson. I found it very interesting that on, I think it was Wednesday, yesterday, he said Thompson's going to start even if Teddy's active. So to me that points to McDaniel believing that Thompson gives the team better chance, and that's probably because of Thompson getting first team reps in practice. But maybe he feels like Thompson kind of fits in with the offense better. We'll see. Is Eagles still at 71?
No, I'm updating it right now.
All right, did they jump us?
No. No.
Michael Williams. If you're here, you're a diehard Fins fan. Yes, sir. You love to see it. Fins up for life. Shout out Michael Williams. All right, guys. Here is the current total.
This is where we're at.
Oh, sorry. I'm losing my voice, Chugs. Here's where we're at. 131 super chats, dollars in super chats. Eagles now right behind us. We're still behind the Browns report, but right now we got 165 people watching. If everyone sends in $1, $1, we will pass
We got
Browns.
vaulted by that huge super chat early on from Allie from Maui.
Yes, Allie from Maui. I'm going to put my layback on for Allie from Maui. We appreciate you, Allie. Thank you for tuning in. What was the lay she wanted us to get again?
It was T.I. Leaf lay.
Right.
Or I have to go back and see.
Oh, my goodness. Winlin Wit saying X under and Holland over. Oh, all right, so we got some betting tips here from Winlin Wit. Brandon Woodington saying X all day, baby. John Ruiz saying X. Aiden Martinez saying X. Brandon saying fins up. William Brewer saying X. Allie from Maui going with X. William Brewer saying fins, fan forever, fins up. I'm going with X. We appreciate you, William Brewer. Cheers to you, my friend. Future Dolphins receiver saying go X. Man, I mean, last week you saw what happened, Shugs, when Xavien Howard was not on the field.
Yeah.
Zach Wilson, for Christ's sake, put up 40 points.
He's a game changer. Whenever you have a shutdown corner, he can totally shut down one side of the field or shut down the other team's top target.
Todd Melanson saying go Fins from Minnesota.
Enemy territory right there.
Todd Melanson, bro, how are your neighbors feeling about you this week? So we got two Vikings fans in the office, Jack Sperry and Patrick Seatman. So, I can relate being around some Vikings fans, Todd. He's saying, LOL, they hate me.
That's great. All right, Will, it's that time of the show. We got other shows that need to be in here.
I'm aware.
I got to put on the shot clock for everybody.
All
2
right,
minutes.
I'm updating our...
If we get some supers, then we can stay. If not, we got to get out of here. Will's got to put up those Dolphins videos on the channel, and we got to get on with our day.
All right, so 2 minutes on the timer. We'll stay live. Ask us anything you want to ask us. You can super chat to get a question in.
2 minutes?
2 minutes on the shot clock.
Okay, wait, here we go. T.I. Leaf, pronounced T. It's for good luck here in Hawaii.
Tea leaf. All right, I'll look into that. Allie from Maui, we appreciate it. We'll look into the tea leaves. Good luck in Hawaii.
Here we go.
You got it?
Oh, yeah, I see it. I'll send you a picture of what it looks like.
AJ. I hope you like your song, AJ. Going with the Fins. All right, I'm going to set my own little timer here.
Here we go. Will, this is what it looks like.
1:30 on the shot clock, guys. X going to give it to you. I see you.
And
AJ likes the song. You love to see it.
Allie from Maui, I'm going to put it up here so everybody can see it. You got to let me know if this is the right one, if this is the one that we need to eventually get. Here we go.
All right, we're putting it up on screen. Dude,
Yeah.
how clutch are you, bro? How clutch are you?
We should be able to. There we go. This.
Oh, that is epic.
Allie,
Oh, my gosh, I
Allie,
need that.
is this-
I need that so badly.
Allie, is this what you're talking about right here?
Oh, that is incredible.
Is this it, Allie?
That is unreal. Oh, man. I need that for Tua's return game. Oh, that is great. Oh, that's outstanding. What's up, producer Coop? Dude, Coop, I need this lay. Check out this lay. Look at the screen. Look at this. How epic is that? That is just a boss move right there, that lay.
Okay. Yeah.
I need one of those.
Allie from Maui, let me know if this is the right one. If it is, maybe we can work something out and get it. Yes. Allie says yes. The guys use them for proms.
Oh, Allie
and
from Maui, we appreciate it.
Okay.
We'll see what we can do. All I'm saying, Allie from Maui, is the first game that Tua comes back, you're going to want to be able to join us for a live watch party.
If we can get...
Marshall Green is in the house. What a beans.
Will, do we get this for Tua's first game back?
Oh, we got to get it for Tua's first game back. This is an absolute
guys, let us
must.
know. Why for yes and for no. Do we need to get this for
Oh,
Tua's first game
AJ
back?
Calton saying he's moving duty stations to Hawaii in January. More Fins fans in Hawaii. I love to see it.
Y'all got to meet up.
Oh! Miami has the Dolphins, the greatest football team. They take the ball from goal to goal like no one's ever seen. They're in the air, they're on the ground, they're always in control. And when you say Miami, you're talking Super Bowl, because we're the Miami Dolphins.
Hey.
Miami Dolphins.
Hey.
Miami Dolphins number one.
Hey.
Because we're the Miami Dolphins.
Hey.
Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins number one. Oh,
Bang.
Michael Williams, bang, from downtown. Shout out to Michael Williams. Dolphins always number one. You know, just for Michael, we're going to do another Dolphins fight song. Miami has the Dolphins, the greatest football team. They take the ball from goal to goal like no one's ever seen. They're in the air, they're on the ground, they're always in control. And when you say Miami, you're talking Super Bowl, because we're the Miami Dolphins.
Hey.
Miami Dolphins.
Hey.
Miami Dolphins number one.
Yep.
Because we're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins number one.
Woo!
Outstanding. Outstanding.
Oh, that's vaulted us.
Oh,
We
that is
needed that.
Oh, that's fantastic.
You know what?
That is fantastic.
We're at 180 right now. If we can get to 300, oh no, we are right behind them, Allie. I'll update the list right now. Hold on 1 second.
He's updating the list. Shout out to Michael Williams. That's incredible. Cheers to you.
But we're at 180 right now. If we can get to 300, I think we can sway the bosses today to get us that lay.
Okay.
I think it's doable.
I think it's very doable. I think it's very doable.
I think so. And I mean, we got to totally just break the shot clock right now. I think that has to be at least like 5 minutes.
No, it's 100%. 100%.
Yeah. But Mike coming from
Jets
the top
gang.
rope.
I see Jets gang in the chat. Oh, we got a Jets fan in here, Chugs.
Guys, let us know. Do we need to get
Do we need to get this lane?
this lay right here?
Do we need to get this lane?
If it's good luck, I think you have to.
If it's good luck, especially with Tua coming back.
Yeah. I mean,
And it's going to be probably Sunday Night Football against Brian Flores. We need to have some
it
good
only
luck
seems
against
right.
Brian Flores.
it only seems right.
100%. Shout out Michael Williams
Will, I
and
think
Allie from Maui.
I think you'd look good in this lay.
Oh, 100% I'd look good.
Todd's right. Todd's right. Get that lay.
Hawaiian roller coaster ride. There's no place I'd rather be. I love that song, dude.
Do you have the Tua? Are you debuting that for the
I'm
return?
still working on it. I'm still. Oh, AJ! AJ Calton. AJ Calton. AJ Calton. AJ!
Let's go.
Do the song again. AJ Calton. AJ Calton. AJ Calton. AJ, we number one. You love to see it. And we've just surpassed $200 super chats. You know what that means, Chugs. Miami has the Dolphins, the greatest football team. They take the ball from goal to goal like no one's ever seen.
Hey.
They're in the air, they're on the ground, they're always in control. And when you say Miami, you're talking Super Bowl, because we're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins number one. Because we're the Miami Dolphins.
Hey.
Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins number one. Shout out AJ.
I gotta update the list. Let's see where we're at.
Shout out AJ.
Let's see. I gotta see where Eagles is at too.
Or you got their tab open?
And then let me make sure we're over Browns still.
Man, we got some peeps going at Jets gang in the chat.
Oh, ha ha.
Do we pass Browns?
No, Trace. They're only at 140. Oh wow, AJ. I mean, we got to break the shot clock again. And like I said, we get to 300. Very likely that we'll get that lay.
Very likely. That's what we're hearing from our bosses.
And we
That's what it would
need
take.
it. We need it for that first game back. This is where it's sitting at right now. I messaged Petey to see where he's at. Oh, wow. Trace is big excuse guy.
Big excuse guy? What's their excuse?
He said, we would have more if we knew about the Super Chat
Oh,
more than 30 minutes before.
Oh, give me a break. Give me a break.
I messaged him, big excuse guy over there.
Oh, that Salty Trace. Salty Trace. Salty Trace. Salty Trace. Salty Trace. Salty Trace. Oh, that's my favorite Trace, a Salty Trace. That's my favorite. That's
Dude,
my favorite.
What's the difference between Trace and some McDonald's French fries?
There's no difference.
The potatoes. That's it. They're both extremely salty.
Oh my gosh, dude.
They're both extremely salty.
Oh, shout out to that big super chat from AJ. What's Sammy Brown have to say?
You just had a producer question.
Okay. Todd Melanson says, get that lay. You might get laid, LOL. Oh, Todd. You're a funny guy, man. I appreciate you, Todd.
Todd says, at least McDonald's French fries are fresh.
Yeah, Trace isn't fresh. Salty Trace.
Salty Trace.
Oh, my gosh, dude. We're having a good time. Anyone that was watched our channel before knows we love to have a great time. We love to interact with our viewers. We appreciate you guys supporting the show because
guys, we're trying to get to 300 so we can get this awesome lay that Allie from Maui
put it back up on
told
screen.
us about.
Put it back up on screen.
We have these lays, which are nice, but this is taking it up to the next level.
This is ridiculous. This is absolutely
taking
unbelievable.
It up to the next level.
This is absolutely ridiculous.
It's called a T-lay, and it's supposed to be good luck.
Good luck. Good luck for Tua. Good luck for Tua.
I think
good
so.
Good luck for Tua.
I think so. we got to get the bosses in here. James. Oh, he's got important boss work to do.
George Williams hating on Jets gang. You love to see it. Leonard saying, good luck for Tua. Good luck for Tua. We appreciate you, Leonard.
We've already gotten some big supers. So, Will, how about we go back over your keys to victory and who to watch
I absolutely agree. We should do it. Key to victory.
Brett. We got to get Brett in here. We got to get the okay.
Got to get the okay.
Brett, we've been told that this lay is apparently good luck in Hawaii and that we need to get it for the first game. I told them for the first game
Tua comes back.
The first game Tua comes back.
Man, look at that thing.
I told him maybe if we
I think I could rock it, Brett.
I told them maybe if we can get enough super chats, we can put it into the budget.
I was about to say, it's got to get into the budget, probably.
Yeah.
That's where your super chats go.
Yeah. So I'm getting word from my boss right now. If we can get some more super chats, we can put it in the budget, and we're going to get Will this lay. Will's going to get laid.
And I will wear this Tua's first game back. You have my guarantee. You have my guarantee. I love that lay. Shout out to everyone watching.
Will's keys to victory this Sunday.
Okay, my first key, Skyler stepping up. I feel like if Skyler plays well, the Dolphins will win this football game. It really starts with him, but it also starts with the offensive line. You have to protect Skyler Thompson. You have to make sure he's well protected. A lot of that's going to come down to, is Terron Armstead going to be available? Is Austin Jackson going to be available? If not, then I don't feel very good about Skyler being protected. If we can put that on screen now, Chugs.
Ooh.
What just happened? Did something happen?
Yeah, they're at 200 now.
Oh, boy. All right, Eagles is catching up to us, y'all. They're at 200 now.
All right. Number 2, key to victory.
Yeah, protect Skyler Thompson, like I was saying. I mean, the offensive line was abysmal last week. I know a lot of you were not thrilled with the way Skyler Thompson played, but in his defense, he had no offensive line help, none whatsoever. Number 3 key, feed Raheem Mostert. Get him involved. Yes, he's on the injury report right now, but he did tell the press today that he is going to play on Sunday. I want him to stay hot, continue that momentum that Raheem Mostert built up last week. Speaking of staying hot, why not starting hot? Start fast. The Dolphins have not scored first in their last 4 games. That's unacceptable. I want to see this team come out of the locker room, jump on the Minnesota Vikings either win the toss and elect a receiver, have your defense step up early.
Yeah.
Number 5, secondary improving. You cannot give up 40 points again against the Vikes, and the Vikes are a lot better than the Jets. And the Dolphins secondary gave up 40 points. And I understand a lot of it was short field, but still no excuse for Zach Wilson.
It's a turnaround game.
Exactly. Players to watch, Skylar Thompson. How is he going to play in his first career NFL start? I think he's going to play well. Brandon Shell might be protecting him. If Armstead or Austin Jackson cannot go, Brandon Shell might be the guy, or at least the backup swing tackle if they are able to play. Myles Gaskin, we finally saw him get involved last week. His first touches of the season came last week. Will he have an increased role this week? Perhaps. Then Xavien Howard going up against Justin Jefferson. That is going to be a big matchup. I'm very excited to watch it. I think X is going to play well, and then Melvin Ingram is all over the football field every game, man. Even when he's not putting up big numbers on the stat sheet, you watch the game and you see the impact he has. He's one of those guys. I really like Melvin. I think he's going to get to Kirk Cousins a few times. In fact, I think he's going to force a turnover, too. I really do. Big game for Melvin Ingram on Sunday. That is my prediction.
Oh, yeah. And, I mean, like we said, these lines might even go up more. Miami's being disrespected right now.
100% they're being disrespected.
Vikings a -3 favorite. Dolphins total over under 45.5. What are you betting on this game, Will?
I'm taking +3. I'm taking money line. I'm taking the Skylar Thompson passing over. I'm taking the Tyreek Hill receiving over. I'm taking the Jaylen Waddle receiving over. I think the Dolphins are going to win this game. I really do. I'm confident in the Dolphins winning this football game, even with Skylar Thompson quarterback. What just happened?
Oh, no.
What just happened?
We're officially no longer in the lead.
It's just like the Jets game. They're starting to. Oh, geez. This is what the Eagles does every week. It's like they no super chats in the first 3 quarters. In the fourth quarter, boom, 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 boom. Oh man.
God, Salty Trace messaging me right now, talking a lot of smack. We're not only trying to beat Eagles now, we're trying to get Will laid over here.
Exactly. 300 in super chats. We will order that. Tea leaf lay? Is that right? Tea leaf lay? It's ginormous. But I'll be wearing that if the Dolphins, if Tua comes back for that Sunday football game, or wherever Tua comes back.
We have
over.
a Jets fan in our chat. Like, this is wrong. How much does Browns have?
300.
They have 300?
No, they don't.
Yes, swear to God.
300 even?
I was like, how much is that?
Jeez Louise. We're being told right now that Browns is now at 300.
Dude, just like that.
300.
Oh, 300 even.
$300.86.
301.
Yeah, this is. We were
in first like not too long ago. We were in first like 5 minutes ago.
We had a good lead.
Yeah,
You let the Cleveland Browns beat you.
And we're trying to get Will late.
Hey, I believe in Finns Nation. I believe in our subscribers.
I believe that we will win.
I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. Shout out Marshall Green. It's not over. It's not over till the fat lady sings.
I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving.
I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm a believer. I'm a believer. Yeah.
Put on the glasses. That's what you need to do.
I'll put on the glasses when we get a super chat. Yeah. I love these shades.
And you know what?
I love these shades.
We got big ones for Michael, AJ, and shout out to who's already contributed. I'm going to go ahead and give some shout outs. AJ Calton,
saying,
Michael Williams,
where's Denetheus?
Larry Foltz, Jacob Robertson, Chucky Magia. Who else? Allie and
Larry Foltz! Larry! I just got laid!
Let's go!
I just got laid! Oh my God! Larry! Unbelievable! Tua will be back to play against the Steelers, and the worst situation would be 3-3, but I believe that we'll be 4-2 and get that win, making 5-2 on the year, 13-4 in the season. Because of you, Larry Fultz, I will wear the tea leaf lei when Tua comes back on Sunday Night Football against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Shout out to Larry Fultz! Shout out to Larry Fultz!
If Tua balls out, I think it's because of Larry and Allie for Maui.
100%. 100%. Wow. Can you believe that?
Do you believe in miracles?
Yes. Shout out Al Michaels.
And just like that, Larry, the man, the myth,
the legend.
legend.
The legend himself.
Larry, the man.
That was legendary.
Oh, wow.
That was
Just
legendary.
like that.
Larry
Back on top,
Fultz.
baby.
Larry Fultz.
Larry freaking Fultz.
Oh,
As
man.
I was just giving more shout-outs. AJ Calton, Top Tier Gaming, Adam Sanchez 1, Ali 808, a.k.a. Ali from Maui, Ryan Chaudhry, even though he's a Browns fan, he donated to us. Ha-ha, Ryan. Jacob, Chucky, Jacob again, Larry, Michael Williams, AJ, and Larry, the man, the myth, the legend, Fultz. Wow.
Larry Fultz! Welcome to the 100 Club, Larry Fultz. I got to make a song about you by Sunday's show. Come back on Sunday if you want to hear the song. And Super Chat on Sunday.
Saying Larry and I are saying 13-4. Let's go, baby.
Oh, my gosh. All right. We got to
it.
think of a song for Larry Fultz. Got to think of a song for Larry Fultz.
And, I mean, from the looks of it, you got to come up with a song for Allie from Maui.
Oh, yeah. It'll be like a Lilo and Stitch song or something.
She's quickly becoming a Dolphins Today real one.
Oh, she's a real one. She's a legend. Allie from Maui. You know, Allie, if we beat the Steelers, it's going to be because I'm wearing the tea leaf lei, which is because of you.
Yeah,
100%.
We didn't even know about it until
100%.
Until Allie from Maui.
Fantastic stuff. Shout out.
Says, Larry,
he could go all the way. Touchdown, Larry Fultz.
Woo.
Living like Larry. Larry the legend. Oh, my goodness. Larry Fultz, you're a legend, bro. Put the Hawaiian lei back on screen. Put the Hawaiian lei back on screen. Larry saying Tua's going to be back against the Steelers. We're going to finish the year 13-4. I love the positivity, Larry Fultz. I love the optimism. And because of you, Larry, and because of everyone else who super chatted, I'm going to be wearing this when Tua comes back for Sunday Night Football against the Pittsburgh Steelers. That is going to be an outrageous game.
Oh, it's going to be amazing.
Hard Rock is going to be rocking.
It's going to be rocking. It's going to be rolling. Willie Fins, he's going to be tolling. Let's go.
I'm gonna be ready to rock and roll. Not at Hard Rock Stadium. I'll be watching from here. Watch party. Be sure to join us for that watch party. Join us for the watch party on Sunday. Subscribe. Turn on your notifications because when we go live, you'll get a notification that we're live. Join us for that watch party on Sunday, Dolphins, Vikings, and then when Tua comes back, hopefully the Sunday after that, I'll wear the Hawaiian lei.
And Junior's right. Dolphins are going to destroy the Steelers with that lei.
Oh, 100%. The lei's good luck.
They're at
How can we lose?
303.
How can we lose?
They're at 303.
We're still in front of them, right?
We're still ahead. We're still ahead. But this has become a very interesting race. We were ahead by quite a bit. We were ahead by quite a bit. And I have a little proposition for everybody.
What is that proposition?
My proposition. Eagles is catching up. Browns is on our tails. If we can get to $400, I'll go ahead and knock down a boot here on Dolphins Today. I'll knock down a boot
and
if we can get to $400.
And if you have not seen Jeremy Chuggs do a boot, it is an out-of-this-world experience.
It's 3 beers in 1 glass boot.
And he does it within, what, 10 seconds?
Or your money back.
Unbelievable. Oh, my goodness. So you heard it from the – they don't call him Jeremy Chuggs for nothing. They call him Jeremy Chuggs because he can knock back a boot pretty quick.
My great-grandfather, Sammy Sips, he taught me young.
Shout out to everyone, man.
Larry already coming in clutch. I think we got at least another 4 minutes on the shot clock because of my guy, Larry.
Larry, legend.
But, I mean, things are heating up. This is a close race.
Oh,
Get to 1,000 as a squad.
From first to worst, $11.
What? Oh, we got Harrison Graham with an offer here. Hold on 1 second.
All right. If Dolphins is the first one to 400 in supers, I will do a beer bomb.
A beer bong. All right.
If y'all win first.
All right. If we win first, it is a race to 400. Who is going to win? Who is going to win? Who is going to win?
Okay.
Oh! Get back in here, Graham! Get back in here, Graham! Get back in here, Graham! Get back in here, Graham!
Get in here,
Oh my gosh! Q Buck 22 dog! 13-4! Bang! 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 Q Buck 22 dog!
You know what that means?
He's joined the 100 club. Miami has the Dolphins, the greatest football team.
Hey.
They take the ball from goal to goal like no one's ever seen.
Hey.
They're in the air, they're on the ground, they're always in control. And when you say Miami, you're talking Super Bowl because we're the Miami Dolphins.
Hey.
Miami Dolphins.
Hey.
Miami Dolphins number one.
Hey.
Because we're the Miami Dolphins.
Hey.
Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins number one.
Oh!
Q-Buck 22 dogs.
Wow!
Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Wow!
Harrison Graham, you weren't gone for long.
And just like that.
Let me just say, I was going to make the offer to all three teams, and within 10 seconds, who is this?
Q-Buck 22.
dog. 13-4 fins up.
Q-Buck.
Answered the bell. Can I do it?
Willie Fins. That is legendary.
Wow, Q-Buck 22 dog.
Legendary
An
stuff.
absolute dog.
Hey, you guys can probably tell I'm a little bigger guy than Will. I'm Will's left tackle.
I know what you're talking about. But you'd be a better tackle than Greg Little. There's no question about that.
and you know
Put
what?
him on the Dolphins offensive line.
Will, do you know what?
What's up?
While Harry's doing that, I got to get the boot ready.
Oh, Chugs has got to get the boot. Chugs has got to get the boot.
Are we doing this simultaneous? You might beat me in a boot. This will be a good
AJ, I see you. We appreciate that, AJ. We appreciate that.
Here's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
He's filling up the boot. We're going to race.
Oh! Oh! It's gonna be a
He
race.
might beat me. He knows
Well,
that fast.
well. You look. This is. They don't call him Chugs for nothing, right? They don't call him Chugs for nothing.
on the job.
This guy can knock back a boot, which is 3 beers in about 7 seconds. It is ridiculous. What's up?
What's his record now? Do we know?
I'm not.
How fast?
I'm not sure. I think it's 7 or 8 seconds.
Fast when he gets in here. Y'all done all the cuts?
Yeah. We've done all the cuts. Harrison Graham. All right, so this is the host of Chicago Bears now.
Thursday night
Big game
football.
tonight. How we feeling about this
Join us
game?
tonight. Join us in the chat.
How we feeling about this game?
Bears win.
You think the Bears
We'll
win?
beat the commies. Hey, we're gonna race 3 versus 1. You might beat me. What's your record now? Are you sub
8.2.
You're not sub 8 yet?
I'm not sub
All
8.
right, time this, Will. Are you going for a record here?
I'm gonna
All right.
try.
All right, here we go.
Let's see what happens.
Here.
Will, you get in the middle.
Yeah.
I get in the middle. All right, here we go.
Here, when
I'm
you're
gonna
ready,
time
you
this
gotta
puppy.
Oh, that's
Oh.
Jordan.
Oh, Jordan does it again.
Wow.
Jordan is ridiculous.
You ready?
To your daddy.
Here we go.
Daddy, that's right.
Ready?
And it doesn't start until
I gotta.
Right.
so.
All right.
Chugs
Just don't
has some
spill
info there.
this.
Yeah, let's.
Yeah, don't want to pull a teaser.
Yeah, no teasers being
not
pulled
fry the
here.
laptop. Yeah, okay.
This one's for Larry.
Larry Legend and
Allie
Q-Buck 22
Allie from Maui. Those are all real ones.
and AJ Calton. .45 seconds. Jeremy Chugs wins. Jeremy Chugs by half a second. That was unbelievable. Half a second. That could not have been any closer. That could not have been any closer.
It was a lot harder.
Wow.
That's what she said.
That was awesome. That was awesome. Todd Melanson saying Chugs boots ridiculous. That was epic. That was epic. That was epic. Outstanding. Outstanding. Robert Daring saying, good job, boys. Robert Daring, we appreciate you tuning in. Tommy C. Tommy C is in the chat. You know it's always a good time when Tommy C is in the chat. Michael Williams saying, we lit. How about that? Is that the knockout punch? Is that the knockout? I don't know.
I think so. All
That
I'm
is
saying
awesome.
is Salty Trace could never.
Salty Trace, Salty Trace, Salty Trace, Salty Trace, Salty Trace. Oh, that's great. That is outstanding. That is outstanding.
Oh, yeah.
Allie saying
Link
epic.
God says he got it. He said it was 7 seconds. We need to review the tape on that one.
Maybe I started a little bit early. I had 8:45.
I don't know. We got to review the tape on that one.
Larry Fultz, my man.
I think that might have been the TKO punch right there.
Allie saying we just knocked him out. Tommy C saying Salty Trace,
He said,
Salty Trace.
I'm gonna knock you out. Huh. Buck 22 Dog's gonna knock you out.
Oh man, that was epic.
Larry Fultz knock you out. Huh.
That was epic. Buck 22 Dog saying cheers. Cheers to you, my friend.
Woo.
Hope to see you all on Sunday. Hope to see you all on Sunday. Oh, that was epic.
That was amazing. Q-Buck 22 Dog, Larry Fultz, AJ Calton, Michael Williams, all of y'all. Oh, Todd, he's throwing the red flag. He said, Will, you did start it early. He's throwing the red flag.
Oh, I started early?
He said he's throwing the red flag.
Red flag. Challenge flag. Challenge flag. We're
All right.
going to review the footage. We're going to review the footage.
VAR. Harrison Graham, he's looking into the refs replay machine right now. We've seen 13-4 quite a bit. Let me know. Predict the Dolphins' record for the rest of the year.
Andy C, 657, saying Jeremy's a beast. No kidding.
Appreciate
I
that.
already knew it. That's a fact.
Appreciate that. Salty
Brian
Trace could never.
Rodriguez saying 21-18, Dolphins win on Sunday. Tommy C, Willie is rocking the Coors Light. You know it, man. I love me some Coors Light. Junior Strata saying 13-4. Hope you're right. Andy C says he got 7 seconds on the timer.
Woo.
Man, I bad clock management for me.
You and
Me and the London clock operator last week in the Packers-Giants game.
and Mike McCarthy, all bad at managing the clock.
Gary saying Chucks is the real MVP. Ali 808 saying no
Gary,
spotters here.
no, Gary.
No spotters here.
Gary, I'm just a humble servant. The real MVPs: Michael Williams, AJ Calton, Larry Fultz, Q-Buck 22 Dog.
It's Sauer has the official time here.
Ali from Maui, Adam Sanchez, Top Tier Gaming. Those are the real MVPs. And everyone watching at home, John Ruiz, William Brewer, Todd Mellinson, Gary Rockas, y'all are the real MVPs. Junior Estrada, Tommy C, Brian Rodriguez, Todd Mellison, Andy C 657. Y'all are the real MVPs.
Oh, man. Kurt LaPlante says Will got paid off by the refs.
Yep. Just like in that Jets game.
Oh, that's funny, man. That's funny. Yeah, the refs in the Jets game, Chugs, were not very good. No question about that.
It's sour. I reviewed the tape. It clocked at 7.75.
That's what a lot of people are saying around there. Will pronounces my name correctly. Give Chugs a lesson, Will.
What is it?
Todd Melanson.
Oh, okay. Todd Melanson. I think I said Todd Mellinson. Todd Melanson.
Todd Melanson.
Okay.
You're my guy, Todd.
I got you,
I'm going to
Todd.
get your name right.
I got you, Todd.
I'm going to get your name right.
That's on me.
That's my guy, Todd Melanson.
That's on me.
Always appreciate my guy, Todd Melanson. Great follow on Twitter as well, Todd Melanson.
I think what we're going to do, go through the injury report once again.
Hey, Tommy C saying no spotters allowed up in here. No spotters. Chris Nowinski's not allowed in here either. Chris Nowinski, not going to happen. Fraud.
Fraud. Absolute.
All right, we're going to go through. What are we doing right now?
I think we go through the injury report one time for everybody at home, and then we do one more shot clock to end the show.
All right, that sounds good. All right, let's do the injury report. Talk about some of the banged-up Dolphins. Terron Armstead, he's very much questionable. Teddy Bridgewater, questionable as well. Even if he plays, he's going to back up Skylar Thompson. He was limited today in practice. Raheem Mostert did not practice. Neither did Durham Smythe, but Raheem Mostert says he's going to play. Elijah Campbell was limited, as well as Clayton Fejedelem, Xavien Howard, Robert Jones, Kader Kohou, and Zach Sieler. Again, a lot of banged-up Dolphins. Tua Tagovailoa was limited in practice. He might clear the concussion protocol by Sunday, but he's not going to play. Tanner Conner, he was full participant, as well as Tyreek Hill. So Tyreek, he was in the walking boot the other day against the Jets, but he's going to be fine for Sunday against the Vikes, it appears. Brandon Jones, Greg Little, and Jaylen Waddle as well. So, they were all full participants. So a lot of banged-up Dolphins, but luckily most of the guys we just discussed are expected to play. Vikings just have 4 guys on their injury report. Jaylen Naylor, they got Evans, Alexander, Madison, Zadarius Smith round out that injury report. I'll put 2 minutes on the timer here, Chugs.
Awesome. And we can't thank y'all enough.
Oh, dude.
I mean,
unbelievable.
Look at this.
I'm wearing it. 100% I'm wearing it.
Thank you.
That's going to be a great time.
Thank you for the recommendation. This is a T-lay. It's spelled T-I. It's pronounced like T. It's a T-lay. It's good luck in Hawaii. It's Hawaiian tradition. She said they wear it during proms, and they wear it during, I think she said sporting events as well, like pregame sporting events. It's supposed to be good luck. Tua's first game back.
We need good luck. Need good luck. Playing Brian Flores and the Steelers. We need it. I'm going to be wearing that.
We just want to thank everyone again. Allie from Maui, she's a real one. She helped us out. She told us about this awesome lay.
Shout out Q-Buck, 22 Dog, Larry Fultz, AJ Calton, Michael Williams. Michael Williams kept us going. He beat the buzzer there, Michael, as well. It was into the show.
Yeah. And, I mean, just like that, Dolphins today, on top. Haven't heard anything.
We're from Miami, freaking Miami. No one likes us. We don't care. No one likes us. No one likes us. No one likes us. We don't care. Oh, Tommy C.
Tommy C.
Tommy C. has reset the shot clock. I think Tommy C. wants the Waddle song.
You think so?
I think he sent a $20 super chat. And Jaylen walked up to the line of scrimmage, and he said to Tua Tagovailoa, "Hey, bop, 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 want to score?" And Tua said, "Yeah, I'd like to score today." So he threw me the ball, and I ran it all the way. Bop, bop, bop. Then he waddled away. Waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away. Waddle, waddle, waddle. Then he waddled away. Waddle, waddle. Till the very next play. Bop, 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 bop. Cheers to you, Tommy C. Tommy C's a legend, man.
All I got to say is Trace has been really quiet messaging me back for the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, because he's embarrassed. Salty Trace. Salty Trace. Salty Trace. Salty Trace. Trace is producing the Eagle Show. He's very salty right now. Very salty.
The only difference between him and the ocean is the fish right now, because they're both extremely salty. Both very salty.
You missed your calling, Chugs. You should have been a stand-up comedian.
I know.
Or a professional beer chugger.
I still have time to do both.
Allie from Maui saying, "Go Tommy, go Tommy,
hey,
go Tommy,
hey,
go Tommy."
Hey.
Michael Williams saying, "Tommy."
I'm still trying to convince the bosses. Do I go next 4th of July to the lemonade chugging contest?
Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
Please, dude.
Do I enter the lemonade chugging contest?
Yes, you should be in the lemonade chugging contest. Yes, I will go with you. Yes, I'll be your agent, your bodyguard, whatever you need.
I'll be repping Chat Sports Gear 100%.
Yes.
But Harrison, do I join the Coney Island lemonade chugging contest this next 4th of July?
Anyone here can do it.
I'll wear Chat Sports Gear.
Let's go.
It's sour with the super.
I'm looking over at my bosses, Brett and James, right now.
Start the fun. Dolphins today.
Brett, our bosses are doing boss stuff right now, but I don't know. Do I join the lemonade chugging contest next year?
I think it'd be awesome.
Oh, dude, that'd be epic. Well, how do you enter it?
I think it has to be something online. Like
Has to be. They gotta send like a video
you go and
in.
sign something.
I think your application is watch this, and it's just one of your chugs from.
I just send them a highlight tape.
Of your beer bong.
Yeah.
It's Sour just sending a super chat.
You have to qualify apparently, so you'd have to go through qualifiers.
Really? Wait, are you for real?
Got to
think
go
Mitch is
through
just messing with you.
qualifiers. I don't know. I mean, it's national competition.
I think Mitch is just messing with you.
Oh, Gerald Stokes is here. It's Sour saying Dolphins to the ship. Yes, sir. We appreciate Sour. I appreciate all the nice comments that you've made on the show. We appreciate it, Sour. Gerald Stokes trying to become a Super Chat Hall of Famer. I'm late to the show again. It's all right, Gerald. Let's see a good game Sunday for our defense. That's what I just said on our preview video, Gerald. The defense has got to play better,
And
specifically the secondary.
I have some good news.
What's the good news?
I believe that we are officially the winners of today. Eagles cutting the stream, not getting any more supers.
Browns is done?
I think Browns is almost done.
We won! All we do is win, no matter what. Got money on my mind like I never give it up. And every time I step up in the building, everybody's hands go up. And they stay there, and they stay there, and they stay there, up, down, up, down, up, down. Because all we do is win, win, win. And if you're going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there. Go Fins! Willie Fins! Yes, sir! A smashing bop! We got him!
Bang!
That's exactly what the Dolphins are going to do to the Vikings on Sunday. They're going to get the ball first. Skylar Thompson is going to lead the team down the field. A couple throws to Tyreek, a couple throws to Waddle. River Craycraft in the end zone. Touchdown. Dolphins are not looking back after that.
Mostert touchdowns.
Oh, Raheem Mostert touchdowns too. I have a lot of confidence in Raheem Mostert.
Let's see. Javon says, let's go Dolphins. Tommy says, more salt, more salt. It's Sour. You guys are awesome. Love the show. Allie from Maui says, yes. Tommy C, Roger Goodell is a spider. Yes, he is. And Tommy C, he's just sending one
Tommy
in.
C's
just
a legend.
For good measure.
Tommy C's a legend. We appreciate you, Tommy C. Thank you, Tommy C. Oh, man, this is great. What a great show. What a great show. Tommy C, hope to see you on Sunday, pal. We got a graphic made for you, Tommy C. That's how much you mean to the channel. We got your own graphic made.
Well, let's freaking go.
Let's freaking go, man. Let's freaking go. All right, I'm gonna put 1 minute on the shot clock, man. What a show.
What an epic show today.
That was probably that was up there being one of the most epic Dolphins weekday lives that we have ever had.
For the hundreds of people watching right now at home, this is an amazing stream right now. I mean, from Tommy C to Gerald Stokes, Allie from Maui.
Allie from Maui. Don't Q-Buck 22 dog. Larry Fultz.
Is that not one of the best nicknames you've ever heard?
Michael Williams.
Will?
Allie from Maui is incredible.
Allie from Maui. I mean, it rolls off the tongue so easily.
It's incredible.
It's like, it's an amazing nickname.
20 seconds on the shot clock. If we don't get any super chats, we got to bounce. What a show.
John Ruiz always bringing the energy in the chat.
I always love seeing John Ruiz in the chat.
He's still on the Lucina to Miami train.
I always love seeing John Ruiz in the chat. He's not giving up on Lucina to Miami. Tommy C. Tommy C's the man. Tommy C just wants to keep the party going, Jeremy Chugs.
Oh, yeah. I mean, ain't no party like a Tommy C party.
Ain't no party like a Tommy party. Keep singing. You're better at this than I am. You're better at that song. Tommy C saying Roger Goodell is the spotter. We got to find out who the spotter is. Name and address for the spotter that saw Teddy stumble, because Teddy didn't stumble. Hashtag Stumblegate. It's Sour saying, let's go Tommy C. Allie saying, yay Tommy. Yay Tommy. John Ruiz, where's Easy and Channing Tindall? Hope to see him on Sunday. Andy C, I see you in the chat. We appreciate you, man.
A little bit, Andy.
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
That boo got me feeling just right. Oh, yeah.
Are you working tomorrow, Chunks?
Nah,
Or you're working at night, though?
I'm working tonight. So,
Chugs,
just have to
man.
start the party early here on Dolphins
Chugs,
Today.
one of the hardest working people I know. Gotta love Jeremy Chugs.
Me too. I'm one of the most hard-working people I know. It's hard.
Like I said, stand-up comedy, Jeremy. All right, we're ready to head out, Jeremy.
I think so. I think
so.
I think
What
we're
a-
about
what a
ready to
show.
head out.
What a show.
Once again, we appreciate everyone who's made this show amazing.
Let's get him one more Dolphins fight song. Just be like
I'm
this.
down.
I want to put so much energy and enthusiasm into this.
We're $3 away from another Dolphins fight song, but I think we can give it to y'all.
Yeah, we're $3 away from another one. We're just gonna do it anyway because we really appreciate you guys and how much that you support the show.
I mean, and not obviously the people who super chat, y'all are amazing.
100%.
But everyone in the comments, John Ruiz, Javon Hiddle, Tommy C, It's Sour, Matthew Hernandez, Andy C, all of y'all are real ones. And you make this show amazing.
Are you ready for this epic Dolphins fight song?
Are you ready?
I need you to hype me up, Chugs. I need you to hype me up. Miami has the Dolphins, the greatest football team. They take the ball from goal to goal like no one's ever seen.
Hey.
They're in the air, they're on the ground, they're always in control. And when you say Miami,
What?
you're talking Super Bowl because we're the Miami Dolphins.
Hey.
Miami Dolphins.
Hey.
Miami Dolphins #1, Gerald Stokes. Miami Dolphins.
Hey.
Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins #1,
And just
Gerald
like that,
Stokes.
Just like that, we knew it was going to come anyway. That's why we started
Gerald
the song.
Stokes.
Gerald Stokes.
$3, so sing. We'll sing again for Gerald Stokes. Miami has the Dolphins, the greatest football team.
Hey.
They take the ball from goal to goal like no one's ever seen.
Yep.
They're in the air, they're on the ground, they're always in control. And when you
you're
say
talking-
Miami, you're
you're
talking
talking
Super Bowl because we're the Miami Dolphins.
Hey.
Miami Dolphins.
Hey.
Miami Dolphins #1.
Hey, hey.
Because we're the Miami Dolphins.
Hey.
Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins #1. Yes,
wow.
sir. Yes,
Wow.
sir, Gerald Stokes. I
Wow.
love that song. I freaking love that song. That's going to be the first dance at my future wedding.
Will sings that song even when he's just chilling in the office.
Hey!
And look who it is.
Hey, nice little
Look who it
handshake.
is.
No, some sportsmanship. Some sportsmanship.
Oh,
We're
look
not
who it
rivals,
is.
Eagles and
Being
Dolphins.
a good sport.
How is that so?
Chat battle.
Oh,
Tell you
Salty
about it.
Trace, Salty Trace, Salty Trace, Salty Trace, it's Salty Chase, Salty Chase, Salty Chase, Salty Chase,
Hey,
Salty
Will,
Chase.
Will, what's the difference between Chase and Trace and McDonald's French fries?
The McDonald's French fries have the potatoes.
All right.
I think you look good in this hat. I think you look good in this hat.
Let me talk for a second. This guy is an all-time fraud.
Excuse me.
Because he told all of you that y'all were doing a super chat competition against us.
And we let y'all know 30 minutes before
No,
the
no,
show.
no, no. You never told me that you guys were doing a super
Oh, that's
chat.
not
I
true.
have the
That is fake
receipts.
news. That is
Trace-
fake
no.
news.
Trace
That is
messaged-
fake news.
Wait.
He has the
Trace
receipts.
told us at the
He
start
has
of
the
the show that you were doing a super
receipts.
chat
He has the
I'm
receipts.
just saying,
He has the
Trace
receipts.
messaged me. We knew 30 minutes before that we were doing a super chat battle.
Oh, so 30 minutes not enough time?
I had one beer and
What?
we still got 300.
Wow.
I've had half a beer and we have 450.
Oh, burn!
All I'm saying,
I love y'all.
Oh man, this guy's playing.
Salty as Goodell.
maybe
I'll
if
put on that.
maybe
Salty
if y'all had,
Chase. Salty Chase.
Maybe
Hey! Willie Fields! Willie Fields! Willie Fields!
Chase, I think you'll actually like this. For good luck coming up. This is part of the reason why we were getting some super chats as well.
I like that.
Wearing this during the Tua Tagovailoa return game.
like that.
Yeah, I'm excited about it.
What's the reference?
This is a tea-lay, which in
Alley for Maui.
In Hawaii, this is worn for good luck.
Okay. I like that. Nice. All right. See y'all.
Chase, a pleasure. A pleasure. Salty Chase and Salty Trace.
Dude,
Hey, I just shook your hand. Don't say that.
Salty Trace, the only difference between him and the ocean is the fish.
Almost got a salty mouth.
No, you gave me the pineapple. We're
Happy
good.
that Mike didn't pick that up.
Oh.
It's Sour saying Tua's going to be back for the Steelers game.
Oh, yes, he will.
Epic stuff.
And Will's going to be wearing this thing.
Oh, I'm excited about that. So, guys, we'll be live for the Steelers game. We'll also be live for the Vikings game. Go down, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications. We're going live 30 minutes before kickoff against the Vikes. It's going to be a good time. We'll see you there. We ready to sign off?
I think we are. For everybody that's been here today, who's joined us, Tommy C, Michael
Wait,
Williams,
I got to
and
read Michael
Sauer.
Williams here. Michael Williams said, Will is going to stumble in the studio. Don't let the spotter see you. We need you.
Hey,
I got to hide from the spotter.
Hey, it's Sauer is right. If you haven't already, turn on your notifications so that whenever we go live, you know you don't want to miss one of our live shows. You don't want to miss Will's watch party this Sunday when the Dolphins tromp the Minnesota Vikings.
Guys, looking forward to that. 30 minutes before kick on Sunday, 12:30 Eastern time. We'll see you there. Until then, this has been Jeremy Chugs and Willie Fins. We'll see you on Sunday for